For this weekend's UFC Fight Night card, we're live from Paris, France. Saturday, September 6, 2025, from the Accor Arena. This should be a good fight card. There's a lot of fights on this card that I'm interested to see. So, let's get into it. The first fight of the night, we have Sam Hughes, the favorite, the minus 330 favorite. She's taking on Shauna Bannon. She is the plus 245 underdog. And this one, I like Sam Hughes to win this fight. I just think her pace and ability to get takedowns will allow her to be more versatile in the fight. Shauna Bannon, yes, she's got those side kicks and the karate stuff, but if Sam Hughes can grab her, grapple with her, I think she can take it down. Sam Hughes can control rounds through the clinch and through grappling. Next fight, we have Andreas Gustafsson. This is about a round of pick'em right now. It keeps fluctuating back and forth. But we have Andreas Gustafsson taking on Rinat Fakhretdinov. And this one, I like Andreas Gustafsson. I think his pace and his pressure and his wrestling, I think he can wear on Rinat Fakhretdinov, who does gas later in the rounds. And Andreas Gustafsson will not gas, and he still throws heavy leather, and he's got good takedowns, good grappling, good ground and pound. Like, the dude can fight anywhere the fight goes, it seems. After that, domination over Chaos Williams. Next fight, we have Brad Tavares taking on Robert Bierchek, however you say that. In this one, I like Brad Tavares to win this. Brad Tavares is the minus 220 favorite. Bierchek is the plus 180 underdog. I like the favorite, Brad Tavares, in this one. I just think he's more well-rounded and more experienced. I just think he's going to win. All right, next. This fight may be close. We have two of the tallest guys at welterweight fighting. We have Sam Patterson, 6'3" Sam Patterson, the minus 190 favorite. He's taking on 6'5" Trey Waters, the plus 160 underdog. This is a close fight, could go either way. Trey Waters may be a better striker on the feet. Sam Patterson, I do think he has an edge in the grappling. I think Trey Waters can try to keep it on the feet, and if he lands a good shot, I think he might be able to put Sam Patterson away. But if it stays on the feet, I think he can stick and move and keep Sam Patterson off of him. This is a close one. I'm not too confident in it, but I'm going to take Trey Waters, the underdog, in this one. Next, we have Marcin Tybura. This is a round of pick'em as well. He's taking on Ante Delija. In this one, I like Marcin Tybura to win this. His UFC experience should let him, he should be able to win. Just based off his UFC experience, he's fought higher caliber people, UFC caliber heavyweights. This guy, he's got about as many fights. They have a similar amount of fights. They're in the 30s. They both have a lot of fights. But I just think Tybura is more seasoned. He's a better fighter than this other guy. Even though Delija did knock out Hanan Ferreira, that like 6'8" dude over at PFL, Francis Ngannou, just knocked out. All right, next fight we have Umar Sy taking on Brinson Hibero. And this one, C is the overwhelming favorite, the minus 525 favorite. Hibero is the plus 360 underdog. And this one, I do like the favorite in this, but probably would not bet this just because of the odds. If you wanted to bet it, you would take Umar Sy by KO. Possibly even decision, but I'm not confident in that. But as a straight bet, Umar Sy. Next fight, we have William Gomis, minus 275 favorite. He's taking on Robert Ruchala, a plus 225 underdog. In this one, I like William Gomis to win this fight. The UFC experience, again, versus fighting in another organization. I usually always take the UFC experience over the winning in other organizations. And I think Ruchala, like his last opponent, had like a 1-3 record, if I remember right. I could go in here and check for you for sure, so I'm not capping. But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Formella. Yeah, he had a 1-3 record. You should KO him, but it took him 3 rounds. Took him 3 rounds to KO a 1-3 fighter. This Robert Ruchala dude, that's not good. That's not looking too good. I think William Gomes probably runs through this dude, but I definitely think Gomes gets the win. A 1-3 guy, you went to the 3rd round with him, and then you did KO him, so you did finish the fight, but it took you 7.5 minutes. So I've got Gomes in this one. And the odds aren't too crazy to where you could take him money line. All right, let's see. This next one. In this next fight, we have, this fight was just added, or the opponent was just added, and that is Harry Hardwick with a 13-3 record. He's a +140 underdog. He's taking on Caio, how do you say that name? Fernandez with a 10-2 record. He's the -170 favorite. And this one, I do like Fernandez to win because he knew he was fighting. He did pull off that win over Guram Kutalaze. And Harry Hardwick fought in Cage Warriors. And Cage Warriors has not been representing well in the UFC. So I have to go with the UFC, more UFC experience once again, and Fernandez. Next fight. This one could go either way. But we have Patricio Pitbull, 37-8 record, the +185 underdog. He's taking on Losine Kieta with a 16-1 record, the -225 favorite. In this one, I kind of like Kieta. I like his striking. And I like that he can sprawl. If a good strikers that can sprawl, that's just a recipe for disaster once they get taken down and they're a fish out of water. So I do like that he can strike and that he can stop the takedown. Pitbull, he's going to be looking for the takedown, but I think he's going to get beat up in the process of looking for a takedown. And this may be too soon of a turnaround for Pitbull, seeing how he just fought Dan Ige a few months ago. So in this one, I'm going to go with the favorite. He's the newcomer. I usually don't like to do that, but Pitbull just got into the UFC, so he's not really a UFC vet. He just came from Bellator, so he's kind of still a Bellator guy. So I'm going to go with Kieta in this one. Next, we have Axel Sola, the 10-0 record, undefeated, -130 favorite. He's taking on Reese McKee with a 14-6 record, the +110 underdog. In this one, I'm going to slightly side with the slight favorite fighting in his home country of France, Axel Sola. I do like Reese McKee. He did fight well his last fight. But I'm going to go, he's fighting a guy fighting in France that's undefeated. Unless he can spoil the day, I do think Sola gets it done. I've seen Sola get dropped in a fight and get back up, come back to win it. So he's tough like Reese McKee. So I think he can pull it off and remain undefeated. Next fight we have Balaji Oki with a 10-2 record, a +120 underdog. He's taking on Mason Jones with a 16-2 record, the -140 favorite. And this one, I like the slight underdog, Balaji Oki. I think his striking's better. I think he's going to put hands on Mason Jones. And if he can avoid getting taken down and held on the ground, Balaji Oki wins the striking on the feet. Mason Jones isn't a huge submission artist or a ground and pound specialist or anything like that. So I think Balaji Oki can get the win in this one as a slight underdog. Next, we have Modestas Bukauskas with the 18-6 record, a -370 favorite. He's taking on Paul Craig with a 17-9 record, a +280 underdog. In this one, I like Modestas Bukauskas, the favorite, to win this one. Not too much to say about it. He should beat Paul Craig unless Paul Craig ankle picks him and ankle locks him or something crazy like that. For the co-main event, we have Benoit Saint-Denis with a 14-3 record, the +160 underdog. He's taking on Mauricio Houfi with a 12-1 record, the -190 favorite. In this one, I like Mauricio Houfi to win this one. I think his striking is good enough to get the job done. Benoit Saint-Denis he gets hit a lot. He is tough. He does come back. If Houfi if Huffy lets Benoit Saint Denis take him down after he's tired, that could be a recipe for disaster for Huffy. But if that doesn't happen, I think Huffy just beats BSD up, and he's battered and butchered. Even if it goes to decision, BSD will be bloody. I don't think it'll be a good look. So unless Benoit pulls off a submission, he's not going to win this fight. So I got Roofy. And for the main event, I like Nasruddin Imavov to win over Caio Baralho. Baralho is good, but Nasruddin just KO one of my favorite middleweight fighters in Izzy. So he can do that to Izzy. He can do that to Baralho. Baralho likes to strike. He's got some submission abilities, but I think Nasruddin Imavov is technical enough. I think he's well-rounded enough to stop the submission attempts. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But yeah, I like Imavov in this. They got about the same reach. Imavov actually has a higher submission average, so I mean, really all the stats are kind of in Imavov's favor. He has a higher significant strike landed per minute output. Not takedown average, he has a lower takedown average. But I think Nasruddin is good enough to stop Caio Baralho's takedowns and grappling attempts. That's all I got.